Hey, what's up, you guys? It's WD3, and this is your Hill Report Daily Marketing Tips. Well, it's a great Wednesday here in the Antelope Valley and across the world. We are so grateful for Wednesday. We're so grateful for making it this far. We're so grateful for the things that are done around the community that make the community better. We're grateful for you. As always, shout out to the businesses that are in the Hill Report. We are so proud of the efforts that you all put forth every day to make this world, to make this community, to make this economy a better place. And the service that you all provide is excellent. Well, what I wanted to talk to you guys about today on this Wednesday is you've made it so far. You've come so far. You have. Remember when you were a child, you did childish things. When you grew up a little bit, you couldn't wait to be your next age. You couldn't wait to conquer the next challenge, to go to the next grade. They told you about the teacher on the grade above you, and you're excited to meet that teacher and experience the class like those who are older than you. But once you got there, you were looking forward to the next level. That's how you got to be in life. That's how you maintain excellence on the level that you're at, is by always striving for the next level. And you've come this far. You have. You've come this far by shifting your attitude. You've come this far by shifting your focus. You've come this far by learning the lessons that you needed to learn on your journey. We always talk about how life is a journey. We always talk about how life is a process. We always talk about life as a road to be walked down. You know, some people want to skip steps on this journey. Some people want to they want to get past the process without going through it. Some people just want to get to the other side without learning the lessons that you need to learn. But when you come this far, you can't help but to be smarter. When you've come this far, you can't help to get bigger, faster, smarter. If you get wiser, you're going to accelerate your growth just that much more. But no one can deny that you've come this far. You know, some of you guys are 20, 30, 40, 50 years old. Each one of those years have come with experiences. Each one of those days has come with new people that you've met. Each one of those decades have come with opportunity. And you've come this far by taking advantage of the opportunities that were before you. You've come this far by making opportunities come to pass. You've come this far by the good grace of God and the charity that other people have bestowed upon you. You've come this far. Never neglect that. Never take that for granted. Time is a very valuable, precious thing. When someone has a baby, they love that baby with all their heart. But there's a different kind of love when you see that child grow to be a 30, 40-year-old. That child becomes a part of your soul, becomes a part of your existence, becomes a big chunk of your life. And that's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful experience if you've ever raised children. If you've ever loved anything for an extended period of time, you see that it gets harder and harder and harder to let it go. And you know what? Your goals, you've been thinking about them for a long time. Your goals, you've been working on them for a long time. And you've come this far because you used that vision and turned it to action. Some of you have thought about feeding the homeless. Well, get in your cabinet, gather up some food, Either go feed them directly or go find an organization that you know feeds the homeless. But take action, turn that vision into action. You've come this far because that's how you operated. You've operated by turning your thoughts into actions, getting your mind, body, and soul, and your spirit and your heart ready to take that action. You've gotten smarter. You've made connections that are very valuable to getting the mission done. And you've come this far because you are great. Each one of you are great. You may not think so, you may not feel it, but I'm telling you, this is a tough world to make it in. And if you've come this far, you've done it because you are something special. Never take it for granted that you are living another day. Never take it for granted that you are meeting new people. Never take it for granted that you're able to extend a hand of kindness. You've come this far. You're making it. You're doing it. You're writing your story. You know, years from now, when people talk about you, what do you want them to talk about? Do you want them to talk about the great things that you've done, the way that you've treated people exactly how you wanted to be treated, and how you've gone above and beyond for folks? Even if they wouldn't do the same for you, you did that for them because that was what's in your soul and that's what God put inside of you. You've come this far because of your charity. You've come this far because of God's grace. You've come this far because you recognize that the little things built up turn into one big thing. You know, I remember when I was starting my journey in sports and I just wanted to hang around my cousin. And, you know, then I fell in love with the game. We started having success. Then we went to the next level after winning championships in Little League. Then we went to the next level and we got on the big field, and that was a big challenge for us. We saw that, you know what, you can't stop your development. You can't hang on the past. You got to start getting better. So we got better. We got to high school. We got better. Anytime anybody would come and say, hey, you want to play on this team? You want to play on this team? My dad, my uncle, he would take us to those games and we play on those teams. I would tell my best friend, come on. I'd tell my cousin, come on. He'd tell me, come on, let's go. It's time to get better. Now we look back on our career from those little T-ball days and we're like, man, we were professional baseball players. We actually put in years on the pro level and played baseball for our jobs. That was um, all started from a dream. That was all started from a thought. That was all started from an action. Then we look back on it and say, I remember one time we were playing in Atlantic City and I was playing against my cousin. I was like, man, remember when we were playing T-ball? We've come this far. How excellent is that? Then we start talking about all the people that we met. We start talking about all the places that we've been. We start talking about all of the skills that we have gained and that we have seen through other people. We were amazed that people can actually be that good at a sport. But we never took it for granted that we had come that far. And many of you have similar experiences in your life where you've taken things very far. You've even taken life this far. So, what I want you guys to do is continue walking down that road, continue blazing that trail, continue going down that path. But once you start to hit your goals and hit your markers, never ever forget that you've come this far. This is WD3, and this is your Hill Report Daily Marketing Tips. Let's go get some